Hey everybody, Mark Johnson here, founder and creative director of Able Labe Studios, back again with another episode of It's Go Time! Episode 3. In today's episode, I am sharing with you an article I recently read from BehindTheHustle.com, which is a industry website that caters to creatives like those in the fashion, music, and design industries. And the article is entitled How to Start the First Hour of Your Workday. And I know that everyone has a different type of workday. You know, they work in different industries. And even for myself, some of the things that I read in this article don't necessarily pertain to how I start my workday or how I would like to. But I think it's just to kind of, having the knowledge and doing with it as you would help myself, become better and more successful people. And so I will leave a link to the entire article in the description box below so that you can, check on your own time, maybe review it, kind of match it against the notes that I have today and see how it can be helpful to you. So starting off, they suggest in this article that you don't check your email. And I know. For me, myself, I don't necessarily check email. For me, what is my addiction? My addiction is Instagram. So I check my Instagram first thing off in the day, in the morning. And basically what they're saying is, don't spend your first hour of your workday or, first few minutes of your workday doing something that can end up being a time suck, which it can basically lead to other things, which basically take you in a direction that you don't need to be going. So, at the same time, if it's really that urgent, if you feel it's a message that maybe you need to see right now, if it's really that urgent, they can text you or they can call you. And there's other things that you can do with that is by using like maybe a third-party app, which will basically cipher through the very unneeded emails and really only let the really needed emails come through. So maybe that way, if you're a little fearful of missing a very important message, that way you'll still get it. But at the same time, the idea is to not spend, the early parts of your day, doing something as trivial as checking email. Okay. They also suggest that in the first hour of your workday, at some point, in some way, just find some time to be grateful. Just to kind of find some time to be grateful to be alive, doing what you're doing, sharing what you're sharing. And another thing that they suggest is that, spend some time just visualizing how you would like to really see and then live this first hour of your workday or, the day in general, and, who knows, at a certain point, maybe you actually will live that, how great would that be, right? Right? So, and from there, they also suggest to tackle the big stuff within that first hour of your workday or earlier in the day compared to letting it lag to the end of the day. There is a motivational speaker. His name is Brian Tracy. He did a talk which is called Tackling the Biggest, Ugliest Frog early in the day. And what he's basically talking about in that talk is to be able to tackle the biggest, ugliest project, the one that you don't want to do, the one that's just, and just thinking about it makes you just shudder and just not feel well. And the reason for doing that is because if you get that out of the way early in the day, I'm saying, look at what the rest of your day looks like. I mean, everything else compared to it is, is cake. And so, in a sense, tackle that big, ugly frog early in the day. What this article also suggests is to have all the materials, all the research that you may need for that, all the materials, pencils, papers, pens, markers, whatever it may be, in an area where you're working at your workstation, whatever it may be, so that you don't have to, move away and, get distracted or, being put in a situation where you could be distracted because then again, you don't want this project. So, I mean, how easy would that be to be distracted by something else? So you want to have that first initial part of your day focusing on this project that you don't really want to do so that you can get it out of the way. Again, the rest of your day looks like cake. Those were the pointers that I pulled out. But this article is really, really simple. And the article is how to spend the first hour of your workday. If you felt this was a good video, or you felt there was something that you could pull out of it, definitely leave a link, or definitely, sorry, definitely give this video a thumbs up. If you like the direction of the channel, definitely subscribe to the channel, because I'll be definitely doing more videos like this. And if you felt any of these pointers were helpful tips, definitely leave a comment in the comment box below which ones you thought were better than others. How do you start the first hour of your workday? Tell me that. I mean, if there's a process that you kind of go through in every day. I mean, like I said, I kind of get caught up in Instagram the first early parts of the day. I think that's the first one I check each day. But yeah, let me know what you how you do your first hour of your workday. So yeah, like we always do at this time, have a blessed day. See you on the flip side. Let's go.